Hello and welcome to the news from Bahrain Television with Esther Galoom. On behalf of His Majesty King Hamad bin Isa Al Khalifa, the Deputy King, His Royal Highness Prince Salman bin Hamad Al Khalifa, today attended a ceremony marking the completion of 2 Royal Command and Staff College courses. The courses included the 1st National Defence course and the 8th Joint Command and Staff course. His Royal Highness was accompanied by his son, Sheikh Isa bin Salman Al Khalifa and Sheikh Mohammed bin Salman Al Khalifa. They were welcomed to the event by the BDF Commander-in-Chief, Field Marshal Sheikh Khalifa bin Ahmed Al Khalifa, the Minister of Defence Affairs, Lieutenant General Yusuf bin Ahmed Al Jalahma, the Chief of Staff, Lieutenant General Thiab bin Saga Al Naimi, the Commander of the RCSC, Major General Abdullah Saeed Al Mansouri, and other senior BDF officers. The ceremony started with the national anthem, followed by a recitation of the Holy Quran. During the ceremony, His Royal Highness praised the standard of courses at the college, which continue to receive His Majesty the King's support, adding that the RCSC has already placed itself amongst the Kingdom's most important education and military training centres. The Deputy King congratulated the officers graduating from both courses and emphasised that strategic security planning and a thorough understanding of national, regional and international issues are a prerequisite for all senior military posts. The Deputy King also praised the academic achievements of the officers, which will enable them to become future leaders. He commended the commander of the RCSC and its staff for the educational support they provide to the graduates throughout their training. The audience then watched a film about the 2 Royal Command and Staff College courses. Major General Abdullah Saeed Al Mansouri, commander of the RCSC, delivered a speech in which he welcomed His Royal Highness and expressed his appreciation for the support the RCSC continues to enjoy from His Majesty the King and the Kingdom's leadership. Major General Al Mansouri also expressed his pride in the high standards reached at the RCSC, particularly in light of the defence and security challenges facing the region. Brigadier Michel Jabba Al Khalifa delivered a speech on behalf of the graduates, expressing appreciation to the BDF, the RCSC and the National Guard for their efforts in defending the Kingdom. Colonel Abdulaziz Ali Al Matroud from Saudi Arabia delivered a speech on behalf of the 8th Joint Command and Staff Course affiliates, affirming that the course had been a key factor in boosting the level of officers and enabling them to perform their national duty efficiently. His Royal Highness then presented certificates to the graduates and received a commemorative gift marking the occasion. The first Deputy President of the Supreme Council for Youth and Sports, President of Bahrain Athletic Association, His Highness Sheikh Khalid bin Hamad Al Khalifa, said that the kingdom's hosting of the 6th edition of the World Robot Olympiad reflects its support of creativity and innovation in various fields. His Highness said that the aim of the event is to unleash students' creativity and innovation in science and technology. He noted the huge efforts of the Ministry of Education and the AMA International School for organising the event. His Highness Sheikh Khalid wished all participants every success in the event. Labour and Social Development Minister Jamil bin Mohammed Ali Humaidan patronised today the launch of a seminar regarding the definition and classification of disabilities in GCC countries. The event is organised by the Ministry of Labour and Social Development and the Supreme Committee for Disabled Affairs in cooperation with the Executive Office of GCC Labour Ministers. Present were the Vice President of the Supreme Committee for Disabled Affairs, Sheikh Daij bin Khalifa Al Khalifa, the Executive Office's General Director, Dr. Amr bin Mohammed Al Hajri, as well as a number of representatives of GCC ministries and authorities. The Minister of Labour and Social Development affirmed the Kingdom's keenness to support people with special needs by providing rehabilitation and care services. The Minister affirmed the importance of holding such seminars aimed at enhancing GCC cooperation and the exchange of expertise regarding supporting people with special needs and providing them with their needs and requirements. He also expressed hope that the seminar would generate fruitful results regarding the classification of disabilities. A new temporary exhibition celebrating Bahrain's history was launched today at the Bahrain National Museum to celebrate International Museum Day. Danielle De Porto brings us all the details in this report.
The Bahrain National Museum was the first modern museum to open in the Gulf region back in 1988. This year, to mark the International Council of Museums' International Museum Day, commemorated globally on May 18th since 1977, it has revitalised part of its 28-year-old permanent collection with a temporary exhibition entitled Intersections, consistent with this year's theme of museums and cultural landscapes. Organised with the support of the Bahrain Authority for Culture and Antiquities, the BACA, Intersections features 139 never-before-seen objects from the museum's archives, alongside existing artefacts deployed in new contexts and with updated interpretations.
The exhibition is a new concept. I've noticed throughout the years that people who have visited the National Museum don't necessarily come again, or they don't come that often. So the idea was to bring people again to the National Museum and to show them something new. Intersection is a new reading, a new interpretation to what exists, with additions. We have objects from different periods, so starting from prehistory, from the first settlements on the island in 4500 BC, through Dilmun, the different Dilmun periods, second millennium, first millennium, Tylus, the 3rd century BC, 3rd century AD, and the Islamic period.
Whilst Intersections continues the museum's mission to preserve and showcase Bahrain's rich heritage, on a meta level it also highlights the progress made in understanding historical and political socio-cultural settings in Bahrain and their wider connections with world history.
We have objects from different periods, so starting from prehistory, from the first settlements on the island in 4500 BC, through Dilmun, the different Dilmun. We displayed this in the hall, so people now see the difference between the archaeology 28 years ago and today.
In addition to the 19 new displays across 3 halls, a collaboration with the French Embassy of Bahrain has resulted in an acclaimed trio of French musicians coming to play at different moments throughout today to enhance the viewing experience.
We have actually the story of the country back to very ancient days, and together we have artists performing live, and this mix is actually I would say very motivating for the public to stay longer and to discover maybe this beautiful exhibition with different things in mind.
Archaeology is playing an increasingly important role in Bahrain's campaign to become a hub for cultural tourism in the region and the world. A full programme of events centred around the museum and its work is already in the works for 2017. Intersections provides a current take on Bahrain's history and gives people a reason to rediscover the Bahrain National Museum. Reporting for Bahrain Television, I'm Danielle De Porto.
And now it's time to join Danielle for the latest business news, and it's trouble for the car makers again.
It is indeed a lot of car and a lot of oil news as per usual, Esther, coming right up. A very good evening and welcome to the business news here on Bahrain Television. The Bahrain All Shares Index closed today at 1,105.56 points, 2.54 points below yesterday's closing level. Whilst trading dipped in the services sector, investors traded mainly in commercial bank shares to a level of 69.62% of total share value traded. And there was a grand total of 36 transactions today, comprising 1,348,598 shares, worth 280,508.
The holy month of Ramadan is coming soon, and with Ramadan comes a variety of shopping needs, most of which can be met at Dragon City right here in Bahrain. More details with Sarah Al-Bareik.
Dragon City has once again opened its door for yet another fabulous festival, this time with more stores and products to choose from.
We are very proud and about Dragon City for making some events to attract more shoppers to this region. There are a lot of cultural mix and there are some events happening here all day around, and especially in the weekends. There are special shopping offers, and there are some nice Chinese cultural within the place.
Car modifying fanatics also get a part this year at Dragon City, with a huge strip of the mall dedicated to Chinese car parts companies exhibiting here in Bahrain.
Series of the events here. Now they will start now. Also here today we have a spare parts, just the spare parts exhibition. The back side you can see. This morning is when the 30th companies from China. There's also spare parts company. We'll try this, make this events. We can make a promotion, make more the people come. And after next week, also continue this. Next week also we have the Chinese. We have all same like that. Also we can organize 20 or 30 just companies from China. It means this exhibition just like name is Chinese handwork.
Dragon City management is not only aiming at elevating the number of shoppers that come in through their doors, but also to improve the quality of their shoppers' experience through cultural entertainment programs and a variety of products.
谢谢。今天我们参加了。
Today we bring 20 Chinese companies here, especially in auto parts and auto accessories. When we prepare the booths, many customers come to ask us. We organize the delegation. We are going to bring Chinese auto parts and auto accessories products to Bahrain. We think Bahrain is a very important market in the Middle East.
With the holy month of Ramadan approaching, Dragon City management has planned very well this summer festival that will offer the opportunity for people from Saudi and from here to be able to do their shoppings in very, very comfortable atmospheres. This is Sarah Bareik for Bahrain 55.